See, on a personal level, I get validation from Paracon because we all have our daily lives. Now, let's be honest here. If you guys are having certain thoughts or ideas, I don't care if it's a homeless guy, if it's Farrakhan, if it's Jesus Christ coming down from the clouds, or if it's the beast of Satan coming out of the dirt. When you hear what you need to hear in confirming what people say you're crazy for, you're psycho, you're on drugs. What does that have to do with the truth? You see what I'm saying? So, I'm telling you, man, I've seen it in your posts, and I've seen it when I'm at other people's houses, and they get phone calls and they get texts, and they're like, "This son of a bitch just said that, and just said this." I'm like, "That's not really them, man. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy." No, I'm not, man. No, you're all conspiracy theoried out. No one's targeting anyone with fake voices and texts or posts. I'm like, yes, they are on Facebook and Twitter. No one says a word. I didn't even know he knew about it.
But I'm still here. They lied on me in Iran. Farrakhan led a chant. Okay. Farrakhan called Jews termites.
Lied is lie.
The reason that Twitter never went along with Facebook.
Yeah, he knew.
Because the leaders of Twitter saw my statement
For real.
for real.
Thank you. He never said that, dude.
I never used the term Jew.
So who's putting that up?
At no time.
Who's putting that up, guys? At no time.
At no time.
And I would say, I guess, Catholic. But I'm down with everyone, man. But within the Catholics, we're kind of rebels. I mean, when I went to Catholic school, I went to Crespi Carmelite. I mean, we had sex education before most public schools even talked about having it. You know, I had a gay teacher, I had a priest. You know, I was never molested. We were like very much a family there, very tight. And we had very different views than other people. We were not like all militant against abortions and things like that. My mom was pretty militant, like woman. She's a single mom at 16. And she was, you know, we know what we're about. Edith Stein was a Carmelite, and she went up against Hitler. She died in the camp, and she was, you know, a Catholic. She was a Carmelite. It's the miracle of Fatima. Fatima, by the way, is the daughter's name of Elijah Muhammad in the Quran. So that city actually has Muslim-Islam connections. Remember, the Nation of Islam is different from the Muslims in the Middle East. It's not the same thing. The Nation of Islam is different. He studies the Bible most of the time. You know that, right? Okay, well, and with the Carmelites, Elijah, the prophet, Elijah, is the founder of the Carmelite order, which I would have most ties to. I live in Carmel, and we go to the Carmelite mission for church. I just think it's a small world, man. It's a small world. You ever seen Book of Eli? Interesting movie. You know, we all look at the movies to see if, you know, what's accurate, what's not. I'm not saying it's a true biography or story about whoever Eli is, you know, Denzel Washington. I'm just saying it's interesting because biblically and stuff like that, and with current events, it tends to be like pretty accurate. You know, it's like the California fires and things like that. It's pretty amazing stuff, man. It really is. If you looked at it, you broke that mold around the veil around your eyes, you'd see some pretty amazing stuff. Trust me. I'm glad. God bless it. I feel that way because I'm so happy about that. It's the one greatest gift I've ever gotten in life. You know, and like everyone says I'm crazy. Everyone says I'm nuts. And I'm like, come on, man. It does beat me down, man. It does beat me down. I don't wish for anything bad on other people, but I wish, like, dude, I wish they could see the truth, dude. I just wish, like, they would get it because I told them this would happen. I don't want it to happen, but I just know what's going to happen. It's not a question of me wishing it. It's me like, I try to help them out. They think I'm nuts. And then when it happens, they're like, well, you caused it. No, I didn't cause it. I was trying to warn you. But they can never say, oh, you got that information from God? Because then that's like them admitting there's a God. And that seems to be the problem with a lot of people who believe in the devil, to be honest with you. I know that sounds kooky, but it's true.
No, in the Bible and in the Quran, there were times when the man of God would call out the Baal prophets for a showdown. I mean, God's man. He has an inside scoop with God. He told the false prophets, hey, put some wood on the altar there. I want you to call on your God and bring down fire from heaven. That's a little showdown.
And then his God.
And they called, no fire came. Say, well, tell you what, put some water on the wood. Get some more water and put it on the wood. And then his God, the God of Elijah, sent down fire from heaven. But it didn't stop there. Because since they wanted Elijah dead, when they couldn't bring the fire down from heaven, he told his disciples, take them down by the river and kill them all.
Well, that's what they get. You don't ask for a prophet to be killed. It's crazy.
My teacher, on June the 11th, 1972, in the Theology of Time lecture series, he said, quote, I'm the little boy that challenged the world of science
I did that.
to disprove just one word.
Oh.
I say. I'm going to say that one more time. Boy. He put himself down because he's talking to an arrogant jackass that thinks themselves to be so wise. All your wisdom is foolishness with God. He said, I'm the little boy. He didn't say that challenge the dope pusher. Challenge my little sister on the corner who's prostituting. He said, I'm the little boy that challenged the world of science to disprove just one word I say. And if you're able to condemn me as being false on one word that I teach here, I will give you $10,000 out of my brother's vest pocket, and then I'll pay with my life for lying to you. You ain't got no teacher like that. All you religious scholars and scientists, you don't have a teacher like that.